morning, sir.
Good morning. Let's have a good day. Today it's clutch time, no pun intended. Check for a leak again on the master cylinder. Found a small one. Eric tightened it up. It looks like we got that. So hopefully now the master cylinder, the power steering, all that stuff is done.
We hope.
Yep.
We found a huge pile of brake fluid or something inside the wheel here, which we cleaned up. So hopefully that was from the process of bleeding or something. We don't know, but right here we've still been catching little intermittent leaks here, and I think hopefully the last one was this fitting right here. I just crunched it down as hard as I can. Hopefully that does it. So what Pops was talking about today is on the clutch. I put in a bleeder. Let me get under here and show you. A bleeder screw. Where are you? Here. Right there. So this goes over to the bleeder on the clutch, or the throwout bearing. But when I installed the AN6 adapter on the throwout bearing, I was supposed to put a crush washer there, and I forgot. So I'm worried that that's going to leak. So we need to get that apart and fix it. The problem is you can't get that out with the transmission in the car here easily. So what I'm going to end up doing here is cutting a hole in the side of the trans tunnel so that I can access it, which is ironic because if I had done that in the first place, I wouldn't have needed this because you'd have access to the throwout bearing. Whatever. And then we've got to deal with how we're going to close that up when we're done. But so first thing I got to do is get under the car, mark where that is from underneath so that I know where to cut, and then make sure everything's out of the way so that I can cut without chewing into cables or anything that I have running under there. And we'll bring you along from there. All right, I'm going to apologize in advance for shaky cam here. So the bottom hose you see there is the pressure side, and the top side is the bleeder screw. Unfortunately, you can see it's way up inside here, so I can't really reach it very easily. And it baffles me because, again, I apologize for this here. No, this thing won't focus. The bottom of the transmission has an access port here, which you can reach this guy. Why they didn't reverse the order of these two, then you'd be able to reach the bleeder screw right here. I don't know, but this is up inside. You can see up in there, maybe. There you go. You can see the bleeders of the top one up there, and it's just far enough up there that you can't reach it. So Pops is suggesting we just go for it and see if it leaks. If it doesn't leak, then don't worry about it. If it does leak, then we have to.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah. If it does leak, then we have to drain all the fluid and then go through this process. But so we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. So fluid goes in here, start pumping on the brake pedal, see what happens. And we've got the mighty vac, we can pull the fluid out and stuff. So let's just do it. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get this on camera here since we didn't do this last time. So we have the bleeder screws, just open a crack here. We'll take our mighty vac, which is not so mighty. It's pretty crappy. Put this guy on here.
Now the leak won't show until you pump the clutch, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to suck the air out
Yeah, I
here.
understand.
We'll see if we can get anything out here. I can't even pull a vacuum on this, so there it goes.
Huh?
I said I couldn't even pull a vacuum on it, but now it's coming.
Okay.
You can see the fluid coming out. You watching the level up there?
No, I will. Down about less than a half an inch.
Now it's dripping on me. Yuck.
It's going down.
Just keep an eye on it if you need to refill it.
You got over an inch too.
All right, you want to pump the pedal a little bit? See what we got.
Watch your head there.
Yeah, I'm good. It's dripping all over me.
Is it?
Yep. All right, stop, stop, stop. Making a mess. Huge mess. What a mess. All right, I need maximum paper towels under here. Turn this off. All right, so that failed miserably. I already cleaned up under here, but there's a, maybe see the one little dribble there, but the whole bottom of the car was covered in fluid. So I got to get under there now and see if it's coming from the bleeder side or the pressure side. I'm assuming it's going to be the pressure side, but I'm not sure I'll be able to tell. I will go take a peek. Well, we found the spot where it is. It's way up under here. Well, guys, I've got to cut a hole in that corner there somehow. That's going to be entertaining. We'll figure it out. All right, so we got it out. I was able to use this guy. This is an O2 sensor tool, which is a 1/2 inch. This is my bleeder line that I had, so I was able to stick this over here like this to get access to that guy, spin him off. It was very hard to turn this in the socket, but that was okay. I was able to go under the car and just spin this thing out. So that came out. This goes into this, which goes, so that's the AN side. This goes into the throwout bearing, and that's where the crush washer is supposed to go. Do me a favor there, Pops. Like so. Now, question is, do we just put 1 on, or 2, or 5? The kit came with 5. I'm just going to put 1 on. So I'm going to CA glue this on here so it doesn't fall off. Because this has got to go inside this thing and then down inside the trans tunnel without falling off. So it's a little tricky to do. I'm going to have to tape this in a little bit so it doesn't fall off. We'll figure it out. At least we got it out. Alright, so Pops was complaining. So we put a seat in the car for him so he could be comfortable while he was bleeding the brakes. The clutch, rather. Yeah.
Yeah, it's much better. Now I need a new hip replacement.
So we... oh, it got dark there all of a sudden. We think we got the clutch done. We're not seeing any leaks. Let me show you the cavernous hole we had to cut in there. Yummy. If anybody has any ideas on how to plug that, let me know. Then we went back to the brakes, and we're leaking in the driver's side front caliper, where this guy goes into the caliper. And this is an NPT fitting, and I had cranked the crap out of this, and it was still leaking to the point where I was afraid I was just going to strip it out. So put some plumber's tape on there, put it back in there. I'm just kind of shocked that there's an NPT fitting. It looks like a little flare on there, but there's no flare in the caliper, so it's just NPT. 3 of the other 4 brakes didn't have a problem, but this one did. So we're gonna put it back in. If it still leaks, I really don't know what else to do. That was exhausting.
Yeah, but not for me, except my hip.
So I think we got all the leaks fixed. Fingers crossed. Don't see any new stuff under the car. We put some paper towels and stuff up in here. We didn't see any new stuff there, so hopefully we're good. Brake pedal feels good.
Yes, it does. I even had the opportunity to sit in that luxurious seat to try to brake and the clutch.
It doesn't feel as good as it did, I don't think.
Right, no, it's a little mushier than it was.
Yeah, so we still got some air in there to bleed out, but we got a clutch, we got brakes.
And
Next time, dun, da, da. Steering wheel, NT4 option.
And a new vacuum cleaner for your birthday.
Yeah, and I got this for my birthday. That was nice. So we actually vacuumed out this side of the car, at least. So we'll put the steering wheel on next time. Go around the brakes one more time. And we should be able to move this thing under its own power.
Yes, soon.
Wouldn't that be exciting?
Yes, it is.
So maybe next time.
Yes.
That'd be good. All we need is a steering wheel at this point. Everything else is done.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, I'm beat. Hope your hip feels better.
Yep.
Yeah, this is gonna do it. Anybody have any thoughts on how to plug that hole down there? Where's the piece I cut out? It's fairly flat. It's not too bad. I guess it goes this way, like this, like that. I don't know. I was thinking of just riveting something on there because I can't really weld anything with all the transmission lines and stuff are right there. I might just put some Dynamat over it or something. Let me know what you guys think. It'd be kind of hard to fix this. So, what a mess! All because of one crush washer. All right. Have yourself a good week, sir.
You too.
We'll see you next weekend.
Okay.
Adios.
Adios.